Hello my friends and viewers, this time I'm going to review a pretty interesting little orange fighter A7M1 Reppu, which was a Japanese fighter prototype intended to replace the A6M fighter. Just like the A6M0, it was developed by Mitsubishi. The development program began in 1940, just after the first Zeros were manufactured. The Japanese started to think about the replacement fighter which will replace the Zero in the future. In 1942, the General Staff of the Japanese Navy had asked Mitsubishi and demanded to begin the work on the 17C specification, which was to develop a new fighter with the speed minimum. The requirements for the future fighter were the speed was to maximum speed was to be at least 440 kilometers per hour. The climbing time to altitude of 6 kilometers was to be no greater than 6 minutes, and the maximum length of the flight on the cruiser speed of 400 kilometers per hour was to be no less than 2.5 hours, and the maximum diving speed was to be no less than 830 kilometers per hour, which was much greater than A6M0 could ever provide. The armament was to be consisted of two 20mm autocannons and two 13 and 2mm heavy machine guns. Eventually, the biggest problem Mitsubishi had encountered while developing the new fighter was the lack of new engines which would be better than the Mitsubishi Sakaya engine which was used on Zero. And eventually it had led to the first prototype of A7M1 Reppu, which is represented in the game as a premium fighter on battle rating 5.0 and rank 3, which I currently fly. It led to the first prototype of A7M using the Nakajima 9 Homare engine, which was used on Ki-84 army fighter. The new fighter couldn't reach all the specifications of the Japanese Navy. However, it was considered good enough, and the work had continued. The new A7M2 was to be fitted with a new Mitsubishi Mk9A engine with the maximum power of 2,200 horsepower, which was greater than the 1,800 horsepower provided by the Nakajima 9 Homare engine. Overall, in the game, this fighter feels like A6M0 on steroids. It has excellent maneuverability, decent speed, good maximum diving speed, and it also has very powerful armament with large ammo pool, mainly because the Japanese heavy machine guns in the game are one of the few machine guns in the game which can fire high explosive rounds, which make them almost as effective as 20mm autocannons. And the second thing, second reason why you should buy this fighter is probably because it has an orange painting scheme, making it which will definitely make you stand out of all those boring green and silver enemy aircraft. Well, anyway, in my opinion, it's one of the best Japanese fighters on, if not the best, on rank 3. It's definitely better than Botsky 84, whose engine it is using, and the A7M1, who it was intended, it was developed to replace. And it's definitely worth buying, and I'm pretty sure that the only reason it wasn't placed on rank 4 was to nerf its silver and experience earning capabilities. Eventually my friend Pestilence had activated the blind hunt order, and enemy Messerschmitt 264 was spotted. While I was already heading for landing, suddenly enemy Messerschmitt 264 bomber was spotted. Oh, wait a bit. Ah, yes, I indeed had landed. I probably mixed memories of this battle, got mixed up in my memory with another one probably. Oh yes, this Focke-Wulf is going to be my fourth victim, and after that, when I will be heading back, my friend Pestilence will activate the blind hunting order, which will allow me to spot enemy Messerschmitt 264 and hunt it down. However, the kill was shamelessly stolen from me. Now I had finished it off to prevent kill stealing. Even though my allies were pretty far away from me, I just have a habit of finishing off wounded planes so that no one kill steals from me. So now my friend had activated the blind hand order. I'm heading for enemy Messerschmitt. I continue flying without the wind. However, despite the fact that he was going to crash anyway, he got kill stealed from me. Well, anyway, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and please support Ukraine in whatever way you can. Slava Ukraini, and see you later.